Welcome everybody to the weekly update. We're gonna go ahead quickly and check our weekly analysis that we did last week on 17th of April on Gold and GJ and see how that played out this
Welcome
week.
everybody on this weekly update on gold, and we're gonna go. I suggest you to watch this video with 1.5x speed. We're gonna go from move the market high levels, but technically we are in gold this, so we are in a bullish momentum. But after the rejection right at the top, we tapped this level. So now, even though technically this is our last higher low, we need to break this low to come up, and then as soon as we break this low, I believe we will come up and tap at least these levels right over here, 1880 or something like that. If obviously there's no new fears in the market. Now, from a daily perspective, let's just clean these drawings. From a daily perspective, we have this key level right over here, which we need to close, and then we have this key levels right over here, which is quite tricky because there's a lot of support here. At any point, price can just jump, but I believe as soon this was the previous higher high, we made a higher low, and then this is the last higher high. As soon as we break this level, we close below on the daily. This level, we change our trend on the daily perspective, and then we can move bearish until these levels. However, for the next 2 weeks, let me just clean this. For the next week, I see weekly candle closing bearish, something like this. Maybe a better something like this. I see the weekly candle closing because I don't see any significance on gold moving higher. On a 4-hour perspective, so on the 4-hour, obviously we need a closure below this level right over here,
So let's go ahead on a weekly, on a monthly first. Monthly is starting still to reject. Let's see how in the 4 days gonna close. And just as expected, the weekly analysis, let's see.
like this, I see the weekly candle.
This is how I anticipated the weekly candle to close, and this is how it closed, quite exactly like my anticipation, I would say. You can judge it yourself. And yeah, I mean, maybe the body was body, but like that's not clearly. But that the idea was that after this weekly closure, the price will not pop up because there is no more fear in the market, no new fear in the market. Every fear that is war, inflation, everything, bank failures, everything was already priced in. So now for the next week, I see a continuation. I see a continuation of this week potentially coming and breaking this support, that highly anticipated support, which means that that's going to flip also the monthly candle and it's going to print a bearish candle on a monthly potentially, and then next month we can continue to a downside. If things stand as they are now at the moment. But yeah, from a daily perspective also we need a clean closure below here, and then we will tap this level of support, and then we have another support here, and then another support. It's not going to be easy for the price of gold to continue down, but still I believe we are in a bearish momentum, especially after this daily candle closing below this support right over here. And yeah, now it's very likely that price will continue. Let's go ahead and check the GJ forecast, and then we will talk about
GJ monthly perspective is moving bullish. Weekly perspective close very strong bullish, very nice bullish candle after the last right over here on GJ in this resistance pool. So up to here we can tap till here, maybe on a weekly perspective, make a wick and then tap here, and then check how it's reacting around 168 flat round number. But it's very tricky for me. GJ from a daily perspective, I would just look for cells, and then above here we have also clean traffic to the upside here to mirror to this here, and then you have a lot of major resistance which you need to be very cautious to come and tap to this level. But overall GJ is very much trickier for me than gold, because gold I have a bearish bias, but GJ I have a bullish bias here on GJ, but then we're approaching a resistance that was very significant. That is something that worries me. A closure above here on GJ, I see taking out, coming and retesting these levels. A closure below here, I see coming and taking out these levels on the 4-hour perspective.
okay, so on GJ I was anticipating on a weekly candle continuation. After this, a weekly candle, I was anticipating a continuation to tap on this level. On a daily aspect, I was anticipating a closure below here, then we come up and tap this level, a closure below here, we come up and clean this level, and overall this level. But the price came to the upside, tapped this level, then came back, at support, retested this support again, this range, and then moved to the upside again. So from a monthly perspective, GJ is still bullish, very strong bullish as of now. Weekly is our candle, so this obviously I anticipate this to come up and tap these levels of resistance. Let's go on the daily. Maybe we can have a clear levels of those resistance. Yeah, something like this, 168.8 or 169 round number. Potentially we can come up and tap this week, which is 140 pips around. Maybe we can tap that in the next few days. Since we're already breaking these highs, we made the retracement needed for the price to continue to the upside. So yeah, thank you for watching. This was just a recap, and now we can put like some I see. Let me just go quickly on weekly. I see this weekly candle something like this, or at least tapping this level, and maybe we have some signs of rejection to the upside, but I see minimum tapping 169 round number. Gold, I see one more time, I see something like this happening this week, tapping this level 1940, 1950 area. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, support the channel, and I see you guys on the daily roundup video.